the show 16, Benjamin Cordova-Sophomore year. So I'm ready to run for the World Championship and just want to see. So I'm starting on the road against Kershaw and the Dodgers and my character. So enjoy for the next 3 minutes. I'll talk to you real soon.
Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it got our first Topps player spotlight. Benjamin Cordova is our man to watch. He's entering the year having had his contract renewed by the club as they opted to keep him under control at a low cost instead of offering a long-term extension.
Well, technically, the club can simply give a guy like him 80% of the deal that he had last year. But you don't want to lay the groundwork for bitterness in future deals. So you have to think that the club tried to negotiate in good faith. Now, he might not be completely satisfied with not getting a long-term offer, but if that is the case, there's really only one thing he can do. Put up or shut up.
All right. With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Gets dirty and he's up with it. The throw.
Oh.
It's in time.
Whew, no problem.
Batting second, right fielder.
Benjamin Cordova leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down. Howie Kendrick gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Benjamin Cordova is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Kershaw looks in. Here's the first pitch. Scorched to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Benjamin Cordova will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Kershaw's ready. First pitch on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will make it there to start the 8th. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now.
Nick Hundley will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
This is popped up. Gonzalez is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Smoked on the ground left side. Seager on the grass. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Charlie Blackmon will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted into center field. Herrera on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Into the box, Benjamin Cordova, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, and they started this series off with a blowout in game 1, so you can maybe use that old tired phrase, firing on all cylinders right now, because they're getting contributions from everyone.
Yasiel Puig stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Matzik looks in. Here's the 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So Benjamin Cordova is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hot shot to third. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half. Odubel Herrera will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Benjamin Cordova will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Benjamin Cordova stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this won't help either in a tie ball game as the catch is made, and now they're right. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, one away. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this.
Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies. Odubel Herrera stands in. Miley's ready. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Yasiel Puig steps in now. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Gonzalez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Justin Turner will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Miley sets. Full count pitch on its way. Hit hard to short from his backside. Second for one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Benjamin Cordova leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Benjamin Cordova.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Gone!
So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Just their first hit of the game, but boy, they made it a doozy. That may be his first mistake of the afternoon, and it's going to cost him.
Benjamin Cordova stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fast.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the sub. Justin Turner steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Cordova. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Benjamin Cordova will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch. Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reyes.
That's an out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Top. That was a very brutal series. I had to give you that. So very, very brutal. Very, very brutal indeed. foul. Oh, brutal.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vass. Nothing but blue skies above as you get a look there at Coors Field in downtown Denver. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Striding into the box, Joe Panic, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Miley's ready, 1-2 on its way. Hit out towards second, Cordova. And he's retired, one away.
Batting second.
Matt Duffy will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very over the course of the season.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Jeff Samardzija gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Miley sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Joe Panic is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Benjamin Cordova will stand in with an even 300 average here in the month of April.
Benjamin Cordova.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Parker ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base.
So stepping in, Denard Span, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Benjamin Cordova stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Samardzija has his target. Here he comes, 0-1. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Span. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Benjamin Cordova stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And that's taken for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it 1 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly, and he is in there. Digging in to try it again, Joe Pennant. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. A bare hand for 1. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on it. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ball.
A look there at Coors Field on a Wednesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Francisco Giants. At the plate, Joe Pennant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A pause and the 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reyes on to first, and they get them both. Matt Duffy will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
1 on to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now. Hunter Pence will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. With it, throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. Benjamin Cordova will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Jose Reyes will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Alvarez sets, 0-1 on its way. Pulled softly out toward right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. John Gray, the pitcher, digs into the box, so in a definite sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out.
Yeah, definitely the traditional train of thought.
Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Right back at him and off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, I've got to think this.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Back goes Pence. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
Nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy, this guy was just lying in the...
Now to the plate, Benjamin Cordova. He singled his last time up. Alvarez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hence has a beat on it. And the inning is over. Matt Duffy heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And a fastball swung on and hit it. Fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Giants.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening. Benjamin Cordova steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Buster Posey steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Benjamin Cordova ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace...
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question.
nothing but blue skies above as you get a look there at Coors Field in downtown Denver. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series. Benjamin Cordova will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And he's coming off of that big 3-hit game in his last one.
Kane sets. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Eric Karros, this Giant ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Jose Reyes gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Set to deliver on 3-0. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here. Chad Bettis will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he is in there. And the second runner's going to hold over at third. So a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy,
Joe Panik will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They focus on getting a few guys on base here.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Benjamin Cordova strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
and they take another single right here too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Takes this the other way to right. Hence is under it, and he... Benjamin Cordova steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Benjamin.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third and being waved on home. The runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Jose Reyes steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Well, just about everything's gone their way so far in this frame, and another great opportunity to add to the total right here.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded by Panik. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And this play is the very definition of trading a run for an out. It's been an ugly inning so far, so I'm pretty sure
Denard Span, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. And
A step on the bag for one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the... Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Benjamin Cordova digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
The short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game.
Nothing but blue skies above as you get a look there at Coors Field in downtown Denver. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Benjamin Cordova will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. These Padres, Eric, as they take the field this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 or 5 prior to that.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately...
Brett Wallace in now, popped out in his first trip. Matzik comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Benjamin Cordova digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Benjamin Cordova.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Oh my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit.
Carlos Gonzalez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Nolan Arenado will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Has to be thinking strikeout here on the ground to the left side. A tag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1. Benjamin Cordova will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
Second
In fact,
baseman.
just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Matt Kemp strides in, grounded out his last time through. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Benjamin Cordova steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Fastball in there for a called strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Sanford giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Benjamin Cordova will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, second baseman, Benjamin Cordova.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Line drive to left. Solarte will get there, and he puts it away. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position.
Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Yangervis Solarte will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Miley sets. 2-2 pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be to second for one. On to first, and they get them both. Corey Spangenberg will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Benjamin Cordova will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base.
Nolan Arenado will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
Wallace has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Mark Trumbo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Manny Carrara will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. 1 out now in the San Diego third. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Hit out toward second. Cordova ranges to his.
Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Corey Spangenberg is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
On the ground softly towards second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Leading off the inning, Benjamin Cordova, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In there, no balls and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Kemp. One away. Benjamin Cordova comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Solarte is there. Makes the play, one away. Benjamin Cordova will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Nolan Arenado will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down.
So coming to the plate, Mark Trumbo, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Fly ball out toward right field. Kemp is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is...
It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Benjamin Cordova will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even.
Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here.
Great steal,
put that first run on the board.
Speed equals stolen. A bit. Just.
0-1 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maben on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. With that,
He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Nick Markakis will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
Popped up. Paulson is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with that, Benjamin Cordova takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Benjamin Cordova.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Cameron Maben, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground, softly towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short. Benjamin Cordova will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. And Ender Inciarte steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
And for his quickly...
Nick Markakis will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Benjamin Cordova will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Hit hard towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hits.
Nolan Arenado will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And that misses for ball 4.
And they get a couple chances to do so.
Ben Paulson will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
This is line to left, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's a nice swing of the bat.
Benjamin Cordova ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Flowers is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Ender Inciarte will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Oh, and this goes right past him. Throw into third. And he is out on a strong throw. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.